Hello. Today I want to share some very exciting news with you. But first, I want to thank our community for always stepping up to the plate and doing all they can to help prepare our kids for their future. It's imperative that we create the spaces necessary for those programs to be successful. To do that, we need to expand our manufacturing program. We need to improve and expand our agricultural program. We need to also create innovation spaces throughout the district. To successfully accomplish that, our board of trustees has decided to build a new joint cafeteria that will house both the middle school and high school lunches. The cafeteria will be used not only for food service, but also various learning activities throughout the day. It'll be more of a gathering space that can be utilized from 8 o'clock in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon with students. How does this help with our spacing issues? The current high school cafeteria can then become the Manufacturing Academy and Welding Center. The high school agricultural program will expand into the current space used by the manufacturing students and renovated to include an additional greenhouse. This will allow expansion into greater agricultural studies. The middle school cafeteria will become an innovation hub for the middle school students. An innovation lab will also be created and equipped in the elementary school. We will be refreshing classroom furniture in all 3 schools, as well as replacing carpet in a lot of the elementary classrooms. We hope to have these projects completed by the end of the 2021-22 school year. The projects will be funded through stimulus dollars and bond money. Our commitment is to provide our students and staff the best resources possible to ensure our students are well prepared for their futures. As we move forward, we will definitely welcome your input. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I will keep you all updated as the project progresses.
Why has East Washington made STEM a point of emphasis for our students and staff?
Well, if we're really truly committed to preparing kids for their futures, then we need to bring the latest technologies and the latest instructional strategies into our school so that our kids are prepared. And to do that, you've got to really immerse our school district in those technologies, and that's what our project and everything that we're doing here is focused. Our vision is directed in that way.
How do STEM learning experiences better prepare our students for their future?
The biggest thing is they'll understand what they're learning and how that's applied to what they do every day. And understanding that what they do every day is going to be different. As we know, the jobs that our graduates are going to get when they get out of here, most of them haven't even been created yet. So they've got to put themselves in a position with what we're doing in the programs that we have so that they're able to accept and be able to adapt to anything that's thrown at them when they leave here after graduation, whether it's college or some sort of post-secondary or straight into the job market and into the workforce.
If someone walked into the Innovation Hub, what type of learning would be happening?
I think it's an opportunity for students to be inspired, to be creative, to be inspired to think and to build and to create and to be inquisitive again and to search for questions in terms of different than just maybe looking at a textbook or what. So it's really a space for them to actually get re-engaged in what they're doing, what they want to learn.
Let's talk about the Manufacturing Academy. What do we gain by shifting this space into the current high school cafeteria?
Well, currently in our manufacturing lab or academy that we have now, we're very limited in the scope of what we can offer students. By moving to the larger manufacturing academy concept, we're going to be able to bring in 3 to 4 times the amount of equipment needed for various different certifications and industry-ready certifications for our students to be able to walk out and get a good paying job as they leave if they choose to do that.
We currently have an ag center with a greenhouse. What does the expansion of that program look like?
I think it's exciting. I think when we look at a lot of the new opportunities there are in agriculture, we need to grow with that, and our current facility for ag does not allow us to do that. By moving our manufacturing academy out and into the cafeteria, we're going to be able to expand that space so that we can accept some of that new technology. For example, hydroponics is a huge part of agricultural now in the agribusiness arena. What that allows us with the new greenhouse that will be constructed, renovation of the old greenhouse. When you look at the putting the indoor hydroponics into where the manufacturing academy is now, will allow us to be able to grow vegetables and partner with our cafeteria. So our students will be basically eating vegetables that our students are growing. I think it's just an awesome opportunity for our kids.
How will this new cafeteria for the middle school and high school be different than a typical school cafeteria?
Well, I think it's important to understand that we've got to make school a place where students want to go and they want to stay. And to do that, you've got to create unique learning environments and social environments inside the walls of the school that allows students to be able to grow in that. This cafeteria will do just that. It will be much more than just a cafeteria. It'll allow students to have that opportunity to develop and work socially. There'll be state-of-the-art technology in there for students to be able to do a multitude of things that they want to do. Some of those things, we don't even know what they are, but our kids are resilient. They're going to figure it out. There'll be an environment in there that'll give them that feel of a college-style hub feel in there. And also, one of the cool features, I believe, I feel one of the cool features is the studio. This studio will be a glass encased studio that we utilize during lunch, before or after school. Will be an opportunity for kids to be able to create and produce, and also bring in that environment that's in the cafeteria, even inside that studio. Another cool feature will be the outdoor eating area, where students will be able to get their food and go out to an outdoor courtyard and set. There'll be Wi-Fi available, so students can sit out there and eat. They'll have their devices. It just will be that setting that students need to have to be successful, and that setting that students need to have to be excited about. And one thing that's very important to know, that when you give students an opportunity to be leaders and have the latest and greatest resources, they will take care of it. They'll utilize it, and they'll stay, they'll be here, they'll be engaged, and kids will want to come here. And that's our goal, is to get kids here and have them stay and prepare them so that when they leave here, they're going to be highly successful. All these projects will work together for our students' futures. And I'd like to thank our community for their commitment to provide the best resources for our kids in our community.